Let's start with Mark Zuckerberg invites Max Holloway to private poker table after incredible UFC 300 performance. After Max Holloway's stunning victory at UFC 300, celebrations spilled over into unexpected places, including a private poker table hosted by Mark Zuckerberg, where Max was invited after his thrilling knockout of Justin Gaethje.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we're getting a private poker room later, so if you feel like you want to come hang out, I'll text you. Yeah.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Have fun, man.
I will. I will.
Be safe. You told me to be safe. All right. Have fun.
Thank you, brother.
Joe Rogan is going viral for almost crying at UFC 300 event. UFC 300 as a milestone event for the organization. During the event, Joe Rogan was particularly emotional. He expressed how he couldn't sleep the night before because he was so excited about it. This excitement soon turned into nostalgia as he reminisced about his early days with the UFC. This reflection filled him with tears of joy and excitement.
I couldn't sleep last night. I kept getting up in the middle of the night. I was like, it's happening. Yeah. It's just hours away. I'm so fired up. I mean, I've been here since UFC 12. So just the fact that it became the sport that it is today is beyond my wildest imagination. And to be here for this card with you guys for UFC 300, I'm just blown away.
Deiveson Figueiredo shuts down matchup with Petr Yan after UFC 300. Figueiredo wants the title fight next and has no interest in fighting Petr Yan. Figueiredo just won his fight at UFC 300 and is not willing to compromise his position or fight someone else as he waits for the title shot. Figueiredo said, "I'm a former champion in the other division. I'm coming up and winning in this division, and I want to fight for the championship. The fight against Moreno, there was a mistake in my view, so I think I deserve to fight for the championship next." Max Holloway says if he could fight anyone next, he'd pick Conor McGregor. He also says that Ilia Topuria is most likely his next opponent.
If you truly had the power as to whatever happens next, what's the one fight you want more than any other fight?
I mean, it'd be hard to not to say that with him finally getting announced that he's actually fighting to be a Conor too, to run it back. That's the hugest fight, I think. But legacy, ideal wise, trying to get back to an undisputed title, gotta go with Topuria. You know, he beat the man that I couldn't help but figure it out. You know, and but to see, you know, me and him we're having a little Bible verse beef on top of Twitter right now. So, you know, life's good. It's looking like it's gonna be him next, but first things first, you know, Justin Gaethje kicked like a horse, man.
Dana White ready to face lawsuit from fan who got punched by Arman Tsarukyan at UFC 300. Tsarukyan had a significant victory by defeating Charles Oliveira at UFC 300, marking a milestone in his career. However, on the same day, he also got involved in an incident where he punched a spectator in the audience. As such, Dana White is expecting a lawsuit. Soon, Dana White addressed the incident at the post-fight press conference. He does not blame Tsarukyan for punching the fan in the crowd during his walkout and expressed that he is ready for any legal confrontation.
Yeah, you might not want to hang over the things and grab people when they're walking out. These guys are all fucking piped up and whatever, and I'm sure we're probably going to get sued. We'll deal with that on Monday, too.
Jim Miller reveals a plethora of injuries after his fight against Green in UFC 300.
The struggle is real. Not for why you fit, you know, like 23 stitches, which is pretty good. Broke my hand at some point in the first, I think this later half of the round. Broke my toe. I guess I need some milk. But come home, it's fucking gorgeous out. Fruit trees are blooming, some of them at least. Peach trees and the nectarines and the pears look great. But I'm like itching to get the fucking garden going. And I've shoveled horse manure in a walking boot before, but I think with one side of my body down, it's not gonna happen today. So appreciate all the support, folks. Love y'all.